Mraz Deprogram, the podcast where we try to get you into an artist. And today's artist is Mr. AZ himself, Jason Mraz. I'm pretty geeked about this because, you know, anytime I can have an episode where I can disprove my thoughts on an artist is exciting times for me. So you brought this one to the table, Kate. Talk to me about Jason Mraz and why it is that you needed to be here for your first time for this.
Well, I have his lyrics tattooed on my body.
Oh, well, that's a start.
He's one that stuck with me for a minute. He's about as granola as I get in terms of like relentless optimism and things, but I think we all kind of need some of that in our lives. So he just makes me happy.
Yes. Okay. All of that, yes, makes sense. We'll talk about that further, I'm sure. Now, this always excites me too, because whenever I have a couple on, you know, you never know like how it's going to go once we get into the song stuff. Is this a nudge, Jason? Like you just know Kate's into this and you wanted to do this, or are you just truly into Jason Mraz?
A little bit of both. I listened to a lot of one of the albums before we got together. And then when we got together and I found out that was her favorite artist, it was like, okay, let me listen to it a little deeper just to see what's going on. And I mean, I play acoustic guitar and we did a lot of covers in the area. So I feel like he was one that was pretty easy to do and a lot of fun. So
so fun being the operative here. Like he is a fun, lighthearted artist. Like, you know, there's nothing really heavy going on here. You know, I know I'm yours. That was my knowledge going in. And while I'll say there are better songs, I think that, you know, without giving away too much, is appropriate. Like that is the vibe. Even though there's different sounds with this artist, I think happiness, joy, fun is really what's going on here with Jason Mraz. So this being your first time here, Kate, talk to me about how you went about picking your 20 for the list.
I did a first pass and listened to all of the albums, I guess non like special edition or live albums, straight through, and just created a playlist based off of that. Whichever one struck me as my favorites or something exceptional, and then kind of whittled it down from there.
Mm-hmm. That'd be the way. How about you, Jason? This is not your first rodeo. How did you go about picking your list for this?
This one was go through, pick the songs that I really like, and then fill in the gaps. Because I've listened to them all, and then re-listened to the albums I hadn't listened to much of. Because there were a couple of the newer albums that I hadn't listened to much of because I kind of stopped at around the 2014 album.
So for me, like similarly, like I went through the one time, and as I mentioned to you guys before, I did 37 on my first pass. I was really trying to get a sampling of all the different sounds that he does, because there isn't, other than, you know, the aforementioned like joy, happiness, there isn't like a sound that you can peg on him. I think there's like a prevailing like one that he does kind of best, but I found that trying to cover all the bases took a good portion of my list, just trying to cover all the sounds. So then as I was whittling down that 37, I just kept that in mind, like which sounds do I want to keep, which guitar part is kind of impressive. What sticks out? Because again, this is I went into this trying to disprove I'm yours, even though I don't think I did, but also trying to understand that he's more than that. Like it ended up being a weird balance. So we'll talk about that a little bit more as we get into the songs but based on everything we've kind of talked about so far, Kate, how many do you think we're going to get through unanimously?
Gonna go with 4. There's a really wide variety and a lot of different ways that the chips could fall in this, I feel like.
You stole my number, but that's okay. Jason, what are you thinking?
I'm going to shoot lower than that and go 3, just because every time I think we're going to get a lot, we have almost none.
No, I'm with you guys. I unfortunately think it's going to be low because I think there's just a lot at play. Like there's, it depends.
7 albums.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of different songs, a lot of different sounds. And depending on the day, it could hit a person a different way. I'm going to go with my chalk pick and go 5 and be optimist here because 2 feels low. So yeah. I'm going to go with 5. We're going to take a quick pause and we will get right back with some gameplay. It's the program. Kickstart your road to fitness with the Hard Work Works fitness app for all ability levels. Full gym, no problem. What's included? Over 200 workout plans available for every situation from a full gym to no equipment at all. Nutrition guide to help you stay on track. And all of this is only $10 a month. There's a special offer for deprogram listeners. Use promo code STUPID and get your first month free. The Hard Work Works fitness app. Decide, commit, succeed, and join the hustle today. With that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed. The 3 of us have combed through Jason Mraz's discography, easy enough for me to say, and plucked out 20 songs that we're now going to match together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you in case you have never given Jason Mraz the time of day. I mentioned this song a whole bunch. I hate to start here, but this was the song I was using to try and prove and or disprove the man. So I'm going to go with I'm Yours.
Yes.
No.
Ooh. No, I get it. I get it. It gets 2. It's still alive. I honestly thought about it like a lot. I just
knew it would be a gimme.
Well,
yeah, it almost wasn't. It was my last. Like I literally just changed it as we were starting the show because I was like, I like that song more than the one I picked.
Yeah.
What's funny is I wanted to leave it off, but it felt like can we talk about this guy without that song? Like
exactly.
So I
have a different song for that.
Okay.
Thought process.
Understandable.
We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it is your turn, Kate.
All right. Then I'm going to go with The Remedy.
No.
I hope that's not the one you were talking about because I don't have it either.
That is the one I was talking about. That's the first single.
That's the one I switched out for I'm Yours because I liked I'm Yours better.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Well, damn.
Oh, that's great.
I'm off to a great start, y'all.
Oh, no.
That's okay.
Yeah,
we got plenty more songs to go.
I hope it's not like heartbreak territory because
no, it's not.
That'll happen sometime today, I'm sure.
There's a reason I didn't mention the song.
All right. Oh, there it is. All right.
I tried to do my best to be less emotionally tied to the songs.
Understandable. Yep. It hurts a lot less if you can do that.
Yeah.
All right. Jason?
All right. Let's go with Butterfly.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
There we go.
Start with that.
First one in the bank.
Yes. All right.
That is one of those songs that the first time I heard it, I was like, this is a very fun song.
And cheeky.
And then you listen to the lyrics and then you go, this is a very fun song. And it just keeps adding on to itself.
Uh-huh. You get a little scat moment in there towards the end. It's fun.
Like horns. I'm always going to be a sucker for horns. I didn't even get into the cheekiness. I was listening to it just before you guys came on the call. Like that's how far I'd gotten. But I mean, I just like its vibe. So like, it makes me really happy that there's cheekiness that I somehow missed.
Oh yeah, pull up those lyrics whenever you're at home with your lady.
And you make my slacks a little tight is the word that just passed. So okay, I'm in. Okay, that's good. All right, Butterfly, we got one. All right. So I still trying to drill in and figure out where we all are here. This one gave me serious Jason Mraz vibes, so I'm gonna go. God, saying that I know I'm gonna miss now. How about Curbside Prophet?
I have it.
I have it.
Oh,
there you go.
Oh,
2 in a row.
This is like, I don't know that I would necessarily put this as like number one, but like this was the first time I was like, oh, this is what this guy is. Because, it's similar to, again, sound-wise, it's different from a lot of the songs we've brought up so far.
Mm-hmm.
But this right here, this song is the feeling I got from him throughout the entire discography.
Yeah, this one is, I mean, it's a little bit of his fast, not quite rapping, but trying to.
Yeah.
And then a lot of fun with the acoustic guitar and some banjo in there.
Yeah, it feels very much like the through line of style throughout the years.
Mm-hmm. All right. Kate?
On that note, I'm gonna throw out Wordplay.
Nope.
Oh,
I do have it. Yeah, I do.
Okay, so it's got 2. I don't have it.
Okay.
But the roses do. Boom. It's got 2. It's still alive. All right, Jason?
Let's go with the same album, and I'll go Bella Luna.
Got it.
Wow. No. But
I like the...
So this episode is just going to be a testament to how strong our marriage is.
That's That's why I said I was afraid to sign up with one with you. For that specific reason.
Because you never know. You never know how it's going to go. But it's got 2, so it's still alive. It very well could be just me being wrong. So, all right. Oh, boy. How about 93 million miles?
Yes.
Hey, there we go. And just like that.
So much for my 3 pick, because I think we're going to hit it. We've already hit it, and we're going to go much further.
I think, at least one more. I like he has pretty stuff, too.
Yeah, he has very pretty stuff. This one was a pretty one, and I love the lines through it. The guitar lines as he goes through.
The one thing I really like about that, the whole song kind of puts you in perspective with space, and I feel like the bells and chimes throughout it kind of felt like twinkling stars to me.
Oh.
I just thought that was kind of a really pretty, background to that song.
Well, now that you say it, yeah. And, it really kind of puts a perspective on the name of the tune, even. I don't know. Again, sometimes you kind of go through these really fast and the song sticks out to you and you don't necessarily know the reason. But I think you just kind of pinpointed it. I think that hit me without me even knowing it. All right.
Yeah, he does a really good job of mixing some of that stuff in.
All right. Kate?
Let's go with the same album and go Frank D. Fixer.
Yes.
No.
Damn.
What? It's got 2 people out of 3. You're doing pretty good there.
Yeah, absolutely. But it is hilarious, like that. It's what 3 in a row from y'all that you guys found each other. It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, we should have more hits than misses. I would hope. But,
yeah, I'd imagine.
We'll see what happens.
All right, let's find out, Jason. No pressure.
Let's go off of probably the album that got me into him the most, which is the We Sing, We Dance, We Steal Things, and I'll go Love for a Child.
No, I don't have that one.
Oh, no, I don't have it either.
Oh,
I can't see
that one hits hard because it's definitely about an only child going through a divorce, which I've done.
Oh. So this territory, like a song like this is the territory where him having so much music is really, it cuts in. This is where those misses are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was an interesting one, but I enjoy playing. Like I used to cover this one and do stuff, so this is a fun one. Well, not fun, but it's a sad one, but it's good.
Mm-hmm.
He has a good way of linking in sad lyrics with happy guitar sometimes.
That's a very Hanson thing. Hanson does that too, and I know that because my wife is really into Hanson.
I would have never guessed.
Yep. All right. All right. I'm gonna take my first like kind of wild swing here. This one got me based on like just the song structure, the playing, like I just was interested in the tune. Clock Watching.
Nope.
That was one that I cut. I do not have that.
I had a feeling I'd be on my own on that. But this is just like
that one also gets a bit cheeky if you listen closer.
It's just an interesting like time signature or something, like something about it.
The doom da doom doom da doo da doom, and then that pause.
Yeah. And I just couldn't get away from it. So, all right, it was all right. I had a feeling that one was going to be the misser. All right, Kate.
I'm gonna go back to the beginning. First song, first album. You and I both.
No.
I got it. I'll save you.
Nice.
Typically I would lead off with that because I think it does set a good tone to what to expect from him. And again, it immediately set me away from the I'm yours is all this guy does. Like, again, even though there is this thread between all of it, there's all these different things, and you and I both, while you can tell it lives in the same place, I immediately went, oh, okay, so like it's not just going to be like cheesy love songs that are, in Disney movies or something. All right, Jason.
Let's go with I Won't Give Up.
Got it.
I got it too.
Nice.
Number 4, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just like that.
Should have been a little more optimistic this time. Yeah, just a good love song.
Mm-hmm.
I was so mad when your friends had that as their wedding song. So mad.
Yeah, well, we can't all be perfect.
All right, I love them anyway.
All right. So we're back to me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. I feel like I've got a lot of those misses in here. Where are we at? 4. Okay, so there's plenty of room. I'm gonna go a little. This one is a little silly. Did you get my message?
Do not have that one.
Nope.
But if we were allowed to choose from live albums, I would have had it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There are a handful of songs that between the studio version and the live version. Usually I don't like live versions that much more, but a couple of his songs really do it for me live.
This has that energy.
Yeah. There's a call and response moment with the audience towards the end. It's fun.
All right, Kate.
I'm gonna throw out my shot in the dark and go with Mr. Curiosity.
Nope.
Making sure. Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You never know if you don't take the shot.
Yeah, we've got out of 20 songs, there's going to be quite a few misses.
Right. Jason.
Let me go with Unlonely.
Nope.
No, I can't save you. I know for a fact that was on my first pass, but it like for some reason I'm feeling like it was one of my very last ones. Like the second
it
you
didn't
said
make the cut after my first pass.
Oof. Harsh.
Like for some reason it's sticking out. Let's see. Let's rearrange this because this will be easier this way. There it is. I also like, now that something from No has come up, I like that first there's an album, Yes, and then the next one is No, but it's KNOW.
I never picked up on that.
Very clever.
I like that.
Very clever. Okay, so before I take my turn, we have 4 unanimous and 5 in the conversation. So as it stands, I mean, there's plenty of gameplay. As it stands, everything in the combo gets in. So, all right.
Tough calls yet.
Let's see. All right, so I think this plays directly to what Kate was saying in the intro, like why she digs this guy. Whether you guys picked this song, I don't know, but I think this song, this title, plays right into that happiness, that positivity. Life is wonderful.
I do not have it.
Was that a yes from you, Kate?
It is.
Okay, yeah. It's got 2.
I like that one too because it doesn't feel quite as relentless in terms of the joy. Like it shows the dichotomy between like you can't have joy without sadness or light without darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that one plays a little more real to me than some of his other songs.
Totally. All right, it is your turn, Kate.
All right. I am going to go with another love song and go with Quiet.
Yes.
No. That is the trend. But we officially have gotten out of NTP. Nothing will get taken out of the trash. Worst case scenario from here on out is that, even that we have a conversation officially because we have seven in the combo. So it only gets tougher from here. It is your turn, Jason.
I'll go with Hello, You Beautiful Thing.
Nope.
Oh. Is that
going to happen?
Is that the first one in the trash for you? I think so.
No, I've had 2 others in the trash.
Oh, okay.
It's a place I'm used to being. on deprogrammed, at least.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about?
I was going to say, do we need to have a talk? All right. Oh, I have no idea. I feel like I'm doing okay here, but I feel like I took a lot of wild swings with some of these remaining ones. Let's take another wild swing. Please don't tell her.
No, great song though.
Sometimes you're right about the wild swings. And
Yeah.
this is one of those moments. So I picked this one specifically because it's kind of a rocker. Like, I don't,
Mhm.
it doesn't rock in the traditional, like, 96X sense. You guys will get this. You're local. It's more in like the 94.9 sense. The point.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
It's definitely
Soft rock.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very soft rock. But I liked that. I liked that came up. That he does some soft rock stuff that isn't, just a love song. So, all right, Kate.
Right. I'm gonna get crunchy for a second and go with Only Human.
no.
That must have been a late cut because again, no, that's one I thought I had.
That's one that I'm surprised I don't have.
It's got a good groove to it, and it's kind of got an environmentalist message, which I thought was kind of cool. And some good lines in there too.
Now that I'm listening to
lyrically.
it, I must have clearly had it pretty late. All right, Jason?
All right, let me go with one that has about 6 different versions. And I really dig the one with Michael Franti, honestly. I was surprised that I did, but Have It All.
I do have that song.
Me too.
All right, there we go. We're hitting 5, so you're going to win that no matter what.
Ah.
All right. I mean, if we go over it, then it's conversations.
Just a nice song. Something fun to play for someone you like.
Well, and so I also think since we got this unanimously, this almost makes I'm Yours kind of expendable. We'll talk about that when we get there, but... All right. So we're back to me, huh? So we're at the 5 unanimous, and we've got 7 in the conversation. And let's see, what do I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's still a ton left. How about Long Drive?
Nope.
Oh. Your boy went out to left field, and he's just been staying there.
But man, coach, sometimes you just gotta play.
Yep. Again, this was just kind of pretty. Yep, Katie?
Yeah.
Kate.
Let's keep going with the fun songs. What about Might As Well Dance?
No.
No.
Oh. Missing out on that one.
All right. Jason?
Go Sleeping to Dream.
Nope.
No. Nope.
It's another one I like the live version better.
Well, couldn't pick the live versions.
I know.
All right. So I think
ridiculous.
Maybe we do like 2 more rounds and then dump out because it feels like we may have lost momentum here a little bit.
We got 6 left anyway, so that sounds good.
Okay.
Let's see. 4 and 5 left.
Yeah, so you guys have a little less than me because you guys have been hitting on all of them. How about Living in the Moment?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so it's got 2.
Conversation.
Yep. And this conversation just gets harder.
Yeah, the more of these 2s we have, it gets rough.
All right, Kate?
What about Three Things.
Yes.
Oh. Y'all are in like lockstep. I mean, it's a good thing. Just crazy.
Makes you feel better about the relationship.
Yeah. Believe me, I've done a ton of these with my wife, and like any time we're off, I'm like, uh-oh. All right. Jason?
Oh, if she won't say it, I will. I'll go Details in the Fabric.
Yes, I do.
I don't have
I wasn't prepared to commit to it.
It's got two, and again, this is oof. The conversation's getting brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
So all right. We'll call this our last round and we'll dump out. I keep passing by this one, so how about In Your Hands?
Nope.
No.
Man.
Should have just kept passing by.
I know. All right. Kate?
Let's go with Look for the Good.
No.
Nope.
All right.
Again, that one must have been one that was a late cut. All right, Jason?
I'll Do Anything.
Nope.
Nope.
Don't mind that.
All right, so I feel like we picked the right place for dumping out. I'll start at the top. Actually, before dumping out, we're at 5 unanimous, and then we've got 10 in the conversation. And starting at the top, I've got On Love and Sadness.
Nope.
All by myself.
It's a good one though.
Yeah. Next, Make It Mine.
I do have that one.
All right.
I do not.
A Brutality Ensues. All right. Let's see. Best Friend.
Nope.
All right. One. And Love Is Still the Answer.
Nope.
All right. Gratitude.
Nope, that was a late cut.
Nope.
I didn't like the reggae that much, but I felt like
I have 0 off that album.
Yeah.
The only song I had off that album was Look for the Good.
I felt like something. I should have something from it. And last but not least, Lucky.
No.
All right. So unanimous is out. We can't get any more unanimous. The conversation can get harder. We got 5, which means I get the final say, but I can be swayed. So, Kate, you want to clear out what you got left?
The only song I have left that hasn't been mentioned was Song for a Friend.
Oh.
No.
All right. And then just for fun, Jason, you want to clear out whatever you got left?
Yeah, that gives me 2 left at the Freedom Song.
Oh.
And A Beautiful Mess.
Oh.
You know what I hate?
That one was a late cut too.
You know what I hate about you having the Freedom Song? Lucky was my last play, and I kept Lucky instead of Freedom Song. And I only added Lucky back because I was looking at his top tracks, and then I went and re-listened to Lucky, and I was like, oh, okay, I like Lucky. So
it's fun. I worked in a restaurant. I was like, I can only have one song that used to play on the list of songs back to back to back to back, and that was I'm Yours. Nothing else could make it because they all got torched out of my head.
I mean, same goes for retail.
Makes sense.
There are not a lot of songs that make me want to gouge my ears out, but man, Lucky's one of those ones that got played way too much.
All right.
It's a great song, but oof.
You can only hear it, but so many times. So here's what we
Correct.
got unanimously: 93 million miles, Butterfly, Curbside Prophet, Have It All, I Won't Give Up. In the combo, 11 that we need to trim down to 5. 3 Things, Bella Luna, Details in the Fabric, Frank D. Fixer, I'm Yours, Life is Wonderful, Living in the Moment, Make It Mine, Quiet, Wordplay, and You and I Both. All right. So I'm going to go to you first, Kate. Is there anything you feel like that got through to this second round that you're like, cool, but it probably can go?
Um, I'm willing to let Details in the Fabric go despite my emotional connection to it.
Okay.
That's not what the game is about.
Okay. I also offer up, I mean, unless we really think we need it, I offer up dropping I'm Yours at this point. I feel like Have It All does it the same, and all three of us had that.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yep.
Okay. So anything sitting there, Jason? Let's see. Wait. So, okay, we've gotten it down to 9. So, anything sitting there, Jason, that you feel like, yeah, that can probably dip out at this point?
Well, I won't. I think Wyatt's probably the one of the last ones for me.
One of the best?
Like one of the last. It's the
Last,
last on the
okay.
list.
Okay.
So,
All right, so let's take
I
that one.
think, yeah. I
You
think
okay with
can
that?
go.
All right, so let's swing it the other way. Let's see, what do we got here? 3 Things, Bella Luna, Frank D. Fixer, Life is Wonderful, Living in the Moment, Make It Mine, Wordplay, You and I Both. Out of those, is there one, Kate, that you feel like I can't believe that didn't get through already?
Bella Luna.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That would have been my pick as well.
I was the odd man out there, so let's go ahead and get that one in. Same question to you, Jason.
I took your answer.
Yeah, that's fun. I will go with Wordplay.
All right.
I'm so glad I married you.
All right. So what does that put us at? 7?
7?
Yep.
For sure.
All right. So 2 more here. 3 Things, Frank D. Fixer, Life is Wonderful, Living in the Moment, Make It Mine, and You and I Both. Is there something that you feel like we can't not have out of those?
Life is Wonderful should go through.
I was going to say one of the ones that the two of you had that I didn't need to go through, so that works.
All right. So let's do that. Takes us to 8. All right. And so what do we got? 3 Things, Frank D. Fixer, I'm Yours, Living in the Moment, Make It Mine, and You and I Both. Is there one of those, Jason, that you feel like fighting for?
Really enjoy Frank D. Fixer. Just the whole song about his grandfather. It makes me, and the different belief systems, but how it's still good.
All right.
Nice
Again,
storytelling in that song.
I was the odd man. Let's go ahead and do that. And that puts us at 9, which means I've got number 10. And since it's still there, I'm going to go with You and I Both. I always like like a track 1, album 1. It's a good representation. So final say.
He came out strong with that one.
Mm-hmm.
That gives us our 10. And let me read it down. We got 93 million miles, Butterfly, Curbside Prophet, Have It All, I Won't Give Up, Bella Luna, Wordplay, Life is Wonderful, Frank D. Fixer, You and I Both. Let's crank up the heat a little bit, Kate. Of those 10, which one is the one?
Curbside Prophet.
What do you think, Jason?
I'd go with Butterfly. That's the one that kept me coming back.
I tend to agree with Curbside Prophet. Like,
so much for loving horns.
I know. But like, I feel like Curbside Prophet is what you get when you're listening to this guy. Like,
yeah,
you know, he does all sorts of different sounds, but like there's something about what that song does that really sets you up well for...
I feel like... Sorry, continue.
No, I was literally going to say what he does. Like, so.
Oh. I was going to say, I feel like the sound and like vibe of Butterfly is the evolution of where we started with Curbside Prophet. You still get the same tempo. It's still upbeat. It's still really quick and smart lyrically. Just, you know, a little more grown up.
Any hesitations with this, Jason?
None at all.
All right, so let's do it. Number 1 is Curbside Prophet, and
I think if you played that song for anyone and said this is Jason Mraz, they would say, yeah, that's Jason Mraz. That's exactly what I think it is. Mm-hmm. Butterfly would kind of make them pause for a second because they've never heard that side of him. Yeah. That's not his stuff on the radio.
Yeah.
We also have that on the list. So, like, if this hooks them in, Butterfly can keep them there like it did for you. So, there we go. Curbside Prophet is our number 1. We also have 93 Million Miles, Butterfly, Have It All, I Won't Give Up, Bella Luna, Wordplay, Life is Wonderful, Frank the Fixer, and you and I both. Let's let Curbside Prophet get a moment of the song. When I stole my first round from the MIC at a West End Avenue at 63, it's the beginning of a leap year, February 96. When I get there we go. We have done it. We have gotten you into Jason Mraz, and you're welcome for that. You know, you want to thank me monetarily? Man, that would be really freaking cool. Patreon.com/oh. Hi, Justin. $1 a month gets you in the door, gets you all sorts of audio content, including but not limited to Deprogram Before the Rest of the World. So think about that. You also get the conversation that happens after these, after the fact. It comes there for $1, where we're going to talk more stuff, and you get to hear it. How cool is that? Extra audio by going to patreon.com/oh. Hi, Justin. You didn't like our list. Man, that stinks. How dare you? I'm very upset that you didn't like our list. We worked really hard. You just heard us working really hard to get this list. Cool. Come play. Go to legionstupid.com, click on the top, click podcasts, scroll down to Deprogrammed. Boom. Look, sign up sheet. How about that? Come sign up for whatever artist you want to talk about. And you'll be on here, you know, you'll be in the hot seat. You'll know what it's like to get all the wrong songs. Just saying. Also, we're a podcast, subscribe, rate, comment. All that stuff is supposed to help. But to be truthful, the best way you can help this show, if you dig it, is by telling somebody that you listen to Deprogrammed. Would love to have you do that, and I appreciate it. And with that, Jason Mraz, learn them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Bye.